What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. We're about to dive in here to our current mission in utter darkness.
Protoss brethren, heed me. The last twilight has fallen. The galaxy burns around us. The Terrans have been consumed. We are all that stands against the shadow. But if we are to meet our end this day, then we will do so as one. Entaro Tassadar!
Alright, so it looks like our main objective is to kill 1,500 enemy forces, defend until the last Protoss arrives. We are going to produce more and more probes, get our income up and running. Of course, we do have a variety of extra income. We are going to produce some stalkers. And, of course, we're going to find our forge, upgrade our ground shields, our ground armor, and our ground weapons. And in the meantime, it looks like we have a variety of different units. Our Colossi here, or our Colossus.
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did.
And we now have a bonus objective, protect the Protoss archive for 25 minutes. And in the meantime, we are going to send our Colossi up on the wall. We have a variety of choke points, and it looks like we are going to have to produce a variety of photon cannons. So let's get some extra probes up and running as well. We're going to take one of these probes and start construction of some photon cannons.
I have rallied the last of our great fleet.
Your timing is impeccable, Admiral Urun. When the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
And I have turned two of our Protoss units into an Archon. And of course, we do have a variety of air units now, which could be very, very beneficial to take out some Mutalisks. I will leave them up here for the time being. Let's produce some more photon cannons because you can never have enough of those.
The Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
And I'm going to produce as many photon cannons as I can. And it looks like we have our very first wave incoming. We have our air units prepped and ready to go to ensure that no Mutalisks can damage any of our towers here. We have Zeratul, and it looks like we also have a new leader unit, Urun.
Na'adan Atum.
And let's produce more and more photon cannons. We did lose a photon cannon, unfortunately, but the rest of our team did perform quite well.
Upgrade complete.
And we have some observers. I don't believe I'm going to go scout out their base because they most likely have some spore cannons. Let's see what else is on the map. We have found a mineral field. We may go ahead and try to take that over as soon as possible.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall.
And we're building 2 gateways. Hopefully we can pump out some more stalkers here up on the front line. We are also going to be producing more and more photon cannons. And we have to build these in such a way where our probe won't get stuck.
Shadows.
Something like this. And possibly even one more for good measure. Here we are. Bring the rest of our stalkers over. And we did lose a photon cannon. Hopefully we can upgrade our shield soon enough. We did lose about 5 photon cannons, which of course was quite pricey. We'll do our best to prevent that from happening again. Now, of course, once we have our rank 1 shielding, which of course has been constructed, we of course will be able to protect more and more of these cannons here for the time being. Let's produce another photon cannon on this side and keep pumping out some stalkers. Looks like we have a variety of units down here. Each stalker is about 125 minerals, so that is quite expensive. Now I might want a few more colossi as well and see what we can do. I believe we did lose about 3 photon cannons, so that is fine. And let's see if we can get any more colossi. We are going to need a robotics bay. Let's build one of those. Here it is. And we are going to shift-click you back to the front line. And try to meet up all of our stalkers whenever we can. We'll produce one more when it's possible. And of course, we are going to need to finish out these probes. We need 2 and 2 for each mineral deposit. And when we can, we are going to expand into this expo base. We have slain 141 Zerg. Hopefully, we can kill more and more as the time goes by.
We are one with the shadows.
Let's produce some additional photon cannons because we did lose quite a few.
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my greatest creation.
I am the heart of
Looks like we have some additional Zerg up and coming.
I am here in the shadows. Very wise.
And so far so good. We have an Archon here as well. I could have swore he was a ranged unit.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Might as well send in these zealots, see what damage they can do. Now, we aren't necessarily losing units, we are just losing photon
I'm
cannons.
detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
And I believe I am going to build another pylon just in case. The last thing we want to have happen. We should be able to hold off.
Your base is under attack.
And our robotics base should be completed. So we should be able to build a few more colossi. I'd like to get 1, 2, 2 more. Not too many. Maybe even 3 just in case.
Upgrade complete.
And where do we stand here? How much are those colossi? 300. Very expensive, unfortunately.
Base is under attack.
We'll pump out all 3 and send them right here. And we are going to need some more mineral production very soon. Let's get 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and we'll take one of these probes and send them up this direction. We haven't lost any cannon yet, and just as I say so, we lose 2 photon cannons, so we only lost about 300 minerals. From that small skirmish, we have another small skirmish up here as well. And we lost to building 3. We are going to want another Colossus as well. We are building 2. So we need to build 2 more because this one is surely going to fall. Let's bring over our Phoenixes. And we lost a photon cannon, unfortunately.
Our Horde rays are ready to do their part. Disengage prism inhibitors and concentrate all batteries on the hive.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
Well, we now have a variety of new hero units. We have Zeratul, Uran, and of course Mohandar and the Void Ray.
We tarry too long.
I am the heart.
We are the blades of
As soon
iron.
as this next wave pushes through, we're going to try our best to create an expo bay.
Minerals.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
And in order to do that, we will need some probes. We're going to build about 6. And we'll send them all towards their destination of these very, very rare mineral fields here. The yellow and orange crystals.
Orange, she said. This vessel.
And while we have this probe, might as well try to refortify some of our defenses here.
You have not.
And in just a moment, we will get our 4th photon cannon.
You require my skills. Very wise.
We stand as one. Na Adan Atum.
Okay, I still don't see any massive swarms, so we should have a few more seconds to prepare our base for any future endeavors. What I want to do is completely have a variety of stalkers here, and I believe we are working on our upgrade shields level 2 and possibly some additional ground armor. Here we go.
Base is under attack.
Now our stalkers should deal quite a bit of damage.
Very well.
And we are going to send all of these probes into this mineral field. Possibly use one of these to build a pylon, or even 2. That way we can have a variety of cannon. And we are certainly going to need... Well, if we create our cannons here, we won't need to fortify this position. At least for the time being. We'll see how well this works. Do we have any extra probes? We have 2. This probe is going to build 2 more photon cannons just for a last measure. Maybe even a few after this as well. And we'll send them over here. All of our stalkers can move closer to the front line.
I serve. It shall be as you say.
And of course we have another wave incoming.
For the reckoning.
We did lose a Colossus. Luckily we have a variety of them. You can go here, you can go here, and you can go here.
The eclipse. Very well.
More and more units are breaking through. we are going to have to send all of these zealots down this direction. What we need more than anything are some photon cannons.
Base is under attack.
And luckily we do have the income for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I guess we'll do 10. Oh, we don't have enough income. We'll do something like that. All of these units can now move closer to the fray. And of course, we are going to produce more and more probes. I'm just worried that we aren't going to be able to harvest all of these crystals in time.
I am the voice.
My mind is my own.
You require my skills.
How are the rest of our upgrades coming? Let's improve our ground weapons.
Upgrade.
And you know what? We are going to improve our shields before we improve our ground weapons. That way, we have the ability to improve the amount of, you know, plasma shields that all of our cannons have. All of these photon cannons have been constructed. We are going to produce a few more. Maybe even 4.
Every hand is turned against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of your destruction.
Something like this. Oh, here we go. We got worms popping up in our base.
Fulfill my purpose.
I'm gonna do something like this, create a few cannon. We'll see how well this works out.
This is the hour of truth, noble temple. If we can only know the wrath of Isle's champions.
Aha! We now have
Executor
carriers,
Serendis,
some of the
unleash
best
full
units in the
power
game.
of your forces. There may be no tomorrow.
And of course, we now have a new hero,
Zeratul.
Celindus. Of course, we are going to want to upgrade our air units, weapons, and armor, just in case. Something like this. I do expect this base to fall eventually, but not before we get all these crystals. And we should be good for the time being. We want to produce as many stalkers as we can.
Enough minerals.
And I guess this fleet is going to stay here to protect this flank. Let's find all of our stalkers, try to consolidate them in one area or another. And of course, for fun, we are going to produce just a few more photon cannons. You know, we really don't want to get hit by those worms just about anywhere.
Enough minerals.
So something like this, we'll see if we can protect ourselves. And we might want 1 or 2 in our base. Here we are. We are being attacked. These carriers are so strong. And so far, so good. We did lose a variety of photon cannons, but of course, we should be good for the next couple minutes, continuing to harvest minerals.
Our glory will be.
What we need to do is upgrade our photon plating and, of course, our damage. Building more and more stalkers. These are our #1 units. Where is Zeratul? We are going to bring all of our hero units, well, at least just Zeratul, to the back line. And we have some additional units. We are going to have to move our carriers over to try to take out these air units. They're probably going to either assault this side or this side.
Azum.
Oh man. Let's bring this carrier out so we don't lose any actual health.
Upgrade complete.
Without fail. A sound plan.
And so far so good.
Precisely.
Base is under attack.
All of these photon cannons should be fine. We are going to build a variety of more colossi just in case. And of course some additional stalkers. Many as we can. And we are going to have to bring over our zealots. And produce a variety of new photon cannons.
Justice be done.
We could probably get about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if I want to build that one there. 9, 10, 11, 12, and maybe even one here and one there. As soon as we can. Our fleet will need to head back to protect our western flank.
This is the exhibit. Umora Shadows.
We have a variety of extra probes. So I don't believe I'm going to spend enough
As
money.
I was your beginning, so shall I be your end.
We embrace the glory of battle. Ula Sadar. For
And so far so good. How are the upgrades coming? Very slowly. We are going to upgrade our air weapons and our air armor as soon as we can. We have some mutalisks that shouldn't be here. Let's bring our anti-air units over.
Base is under attack.
And we'll have to produce a variety of new cannons as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 9, and 10. I think this base is finally going to get destroyed. We'll try our best though.
Victory against
Not sure how well this is going to work, but of course, we do have a variety of extra probes, so I don't believe the minerals are dissipating very slowly, so I don't believe we need to spend any money just yet. There's a lot of extra stalkers. Might as well produce even more.
Unacceptable command.
Ah, and we finally have 200 out of 200. We need another colossi up here. And possibly one here and one over here.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now, assuming that we don't lose these units, we should be able to take them out fairly easily. They do have improved damage and improved armor plating as well. Slowly but surely taking out more and more Zerg. Oh no, we've lost our Nexus. I don't believe I'm going to be building a new one though. We have another carrier. We are going to build more interceptors.
Power is served.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Look at the range on these Colossi. Very, very broken. Dare I say so. Now, I believe these are artillery units, but I can't be sure.
Justice be done.
And of course, only a few minerals left. We are still producing our final carrier, as far as I know. Unless it's already been
Let us
built.
proceed.
Don't know where it's coming from. You would think the Stargate.
Victory awaits.
Could have swore I built two, but I might not have. How are our upgrades coming? We are about to have our final weapons upgrade, and we are going to upgrade our air unit's armor.
Victory against all odds.
And right now, we almost have max population. Let's go ahead and produce a variety of new photon cannons. Something like this.
You have no place to hide and nowhere to run.
I don't want to lose any mineral production from these units. And obviously we already have some Nihilus worms coming on in. So let's try our best to build as many photon cannons as we can. Something crazy. I don't even know anymore. We're just shift clicking wherever we can. And they are quickly going down.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, and we have now spent all of our units, or all of our minerals. We are going to send all of our probes into the mineral fields here. All we need to do is slay 500 more enemy forces, and we should be good to go.
Is under attack.
And we do have Protoss Plasma Shields rank 3. We have quite a variety of probes. We shouldn't need to produce any more for the rest of the game. Let's send our carriers back. And I wouldn't mind having another one, but they do take 120 seconds to construct.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
And let's send our anti-air, take out these brood mothers.
It is time to act.
You would think with upgraded ion cannons they would do more damage. They really don't. Do love these carriers, that is for sure. Let's produce another stalker, so we have 200 out of 200.
Justice is.
How much population does a carrier take? I would much rather have one carrier than 3 stalkers.
Cool. You require my skills.
And if we go to our cybernetic score, we should be able to get air weapons level 3 and air armor level 3. And we finally have all of our upgrades. Now Now, if we look at our Immortals, they have a range of 5, while our Stalkers have a range of 6. But of course, our Immortals do a lot more damage, almost double the damage than our Stalkers. But unfortunately, they are quite slower, and they don't have the blink ability. Only about 400 Zerg forces left to kill. I think what I'm going to do is, because I have extra money, I might as well produce one additional Stargate. And that way I could produce a variety of cannons, or a variety of cruisers, as fast as possible. And we are looking for our Phoenixes. I'm not too sure where they are.
Base is under attack.
Now, I believe we did lose a Colossus. We'll need to do our best to reconstruct one of those.
This is the exhibit.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
And of course, we need to reproduce all of these photon cannons that we lost. I don't know, something like this.
Base is under attack.
This is Hieron Artanis, commanding the Shield of Iron. Our matrix fields are within range. Engaging mass recall.
Victory! Anakharu.
My brethren, hear me, but there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now. Trust in each other. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever. Entaro Tassadar!
Let's mass produce some Stalkers, because we are running low on those. We also have a variety of new gateways up in this direction. We have Zergs coming from almost every direction. Ah, and we have a mothership. Mass recall teleports all units owned by the player in the target area to the mothership. Creates a gravity vortex that stuns ground and air units in the target area. Units within the vortex are invulnerable to all damage and effects. Cloaking field. Passively cloaks friendly nearby units and structures. That's very neat.
No. Our thoughts are one.
Well, that's incredibly broken.
Our path is clear. March boldly without fear.
And it attacks. What else could you ask for? Oh my goodness.
No.
Awaiting the call.
And of course, we only need to take out about 30 more units.
The Kala is served.
Upgrade complete.
And from here on out, I don't think I'm going to be, either we end the mission or we have to die. So I think I'm going to stop producing units.
Cold is the void.
We do have quite a few.
Shadows. Let our enemy know our fury. Very well.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh man, our mineral fields are depleting.
Foolish, prideful children. There was one among you who could have jeopardized my great plan. But in your recklessness, you mistook her for the true threat.
The Queen of Blades. How could we have known?
Defend until the last Protoss falls. I'm no longer going to be producing any units despite having all of this
Mineral
extra
field
income.
depleted.
And, yeah. It's gonna be quite some time until we get destroyed.
This is the
Surprisingly enough.
Base is under attack.
Let us proceed.
Unacceptable command.
Slowly but surely, they are taking out more and more of my photon cannons. This might be quite some time until we die. We'll see how long it'll take us. We are currently at 33 minutes into this mission. Here come the Bannerlings. More and more units are dying every single turn that goes by. Very little though. But they are dying, that is for certain. I wonder if we could go over 2,500. I don't know, but we're slowly losing our units. Being attacked on all sides.
Our glory will be. This is the exhibit.
Mineral field depleted.
And you know what? It might be fun to keep producing units because we obviously no longer have minerals. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think I'll do something like this. I'll get a few more gateways.
Only we had acted sooner.
Looks like Zeratul has finally died, unfortunately. You know what? I think I am going to produce as many units as I can. Try to drain out all of these minerals. I'm going to only be producing stalkers, though.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
This is the exhibit.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm going to consolidate all of our troops.
We shall.
Awaiting the call.
This is going to be an epic last game. We obviously are almost out of minerals. Our Vespian geysers are being exhausted.
Upgrade base is under attack.
Gonna produce as many stalkers as we can.
We shall prevail. Hope will come.
Base is under attack.
Alright, here we are, building more and more stalkers. Any moment now, these should be completed.
Mineral field depleted.
There are still quite a few units here. Producing as many stalkers as we can. And my whole goal is to get over 2,500. Obviously, the mission is over. All we need to do is die. But I'm going to go down in a blaze of glory and see what we can make of this mission.
Not enough minerals.
Obviously, units are going to continually spawn, and there's nothing we can do about it. We do have an observer here.
Base is under attack.
And we do have some spore launchers. Here comes a variety of waves from every single side.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
And so far, so good. We are losing a few photon cannons, unfortunately. But we are holding our own. We no longer have virtually any mineral production.
You have not enough.
I am here in the shadows.
It might be fun to use all of these probes sooner or later. I don't think we're going to last much longer than 2,500 enemies slain.
Your efforts are futile. My harbinger soldiers will usher in a new age.
I see eggs. I don't know what's coming.
Intriguing.
Here comes a lot of mutalisks. You don't really have any phoenixes that could take them out.
I'm here in the shadows.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
I'm here in the shadows.
And we are continuing to produce and produce units.
Base is under attack.
Very few minerals are left.
Zapnaku, come, the final hour.
Faith before
Statement.
strength.
It looks like we've lost quite a few stalkers as it is. Of course, we are producing more and more.
Supply. Unacceptable command. Base is under attack. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
For the reckoning.
Unacceptable command.
My goal, of course, is to get to 2,500. You know, I have no idea if this is going to happen or if this won't.
We are at maximum supply.
Here comes another wave. More artillery coming in. Of course, my carriers are going to take them out.
Attack.
Be as you say.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Base is under attack.
We might be able to produce a few more photon cannons. Something like this. Let's block off one side. And just try to use all of our resources. We don't have very many left.
Let our enemy know our fury. I am the voice of the eclipse. For the reckoning. Intriguing. Veraku. Very wise. You require
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
And we should have enough for one more photon cannon. We'll build you right here. Our units are slowly being taken out.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged. Base is under attack.
We have units coming from just about every angle. Not sure how much longer this is going to last. Our heroes are just about exhausted. Here they come. We're gonna have to do a quick retreat to our back line, if that's even possible. We've now been overrun. I don't believe we're going to make it to our goal of 2,500, but we're going to try our best.
Base is under attack.
This is the exhibit.
You have not enough minerals.
You require my...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We are taking out more and more Zerg forces.
Not enough minerals.
All of our probes are practically useless now. We have 55 probes. All on one mineral field.
Warriors have base is under attack.
And let's move this carrier on out.
Base is under attack.
Slowly losing more of our pylons. Trying our best here. Send all of our probes to the front line. And this match is just about over. Let's retreat to our outer defenses. Or our inner defenses, I dare say. Oh no, we have some creep that is spreading.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Not too much we're going to be able to do from here on out. The Zerg are absolutely overwhelming. And our mothership is about to go down.
How could we have known?
Hierarch Artanis has fallen in battle. We are about to lose Selendis.
Forgive me, great Tassadar. I wasn't strong enough.
Alright, all we have left is Mohandar and Urun. Oh, they're both gone.
There's just too many of them.
Base is under attack.
And we are finally falling. We didn't reach our 2,500. But I would dare say this was a very, very fun mission to play. You could see that, unfortunately, there was no end for the Protoss that could be found, except through a blaze of glory. And our Nexus is just about to fall. Defend until the last Protoss falls any moment now. Our last pylon crystal. And there we are. See, it says that we have one last observer. There we go.
As I was your beginning, so shall I be. Your light is expended. It is finished.
Alright, we have completed our last Protoss mission in utter darkness. That was a very, very long episode. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.